Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherry. In today's video I'm going to be showing you my classic Louis Vuitton bags, and then I'm going to be doing a little chat on our classic Louis Vuitton handbags outdated, or is the trend gone for wanting to buy Louis Vuitton classic handbags. So let's get right into this video. Alright you guys, so I was watching a YouTuber's video, and in the video she was talking about how classic handbags are pretty much outdated, they're out of style. A lot of people are getting these handbags, so you tend to see a lot more people with Speedies or Neverfull or these type of classic shapes that Louis Vuitton has had around for a long time. She also talked about how when you look at these bags are the most commonly ones that are replicated today on the market. So you'll see not only authentics, but you will see replicas of these handbags as well. And so she was kind of sharing in her video how buying these bags are becoming unpopular, and you should buy other Louis Vuitton handbags that are not as common on the market and that you don't see as often, that will kind of make your bag stand out. Alright, so I'm going to share with you my current collection that I consider my classics for my handbags, and I'll start with my Neverfulls. I have my Damier Ebene Neverfull right here with the red interior. I do keep this bag in its dust bag. I keep all my bags in their dust bags when they are on the shelves because I am not one to wipe them down regularly, so I do keep them covered to prevent dust getting on my bags. So this one is my GM size in the Damier Ebene print, and I do have another one in the monogram print as well. Here is my monogram one, and as I shared, I do keep them stored like this in the dust bag. One, it keeps the patina from changing as fast on the bags when I'm not using them, and again, it keeps them preserved from dust. And I have mine with the hot pink interior, and I do have an organizer and like a pillow in here. One of my favorite bags to use in my collection. Next, I have my Alma PM. This is the PM size, but it's more like a medium to large size handbag. There used to be a GM model of this, but they have since discontinued that. But this one is the handbag that started off for me loving Louis Vuitton. I used to see this bag a long time ago, and I love the shape of the Alma, so I knew I always wanted to have this in my collection. Both my Neverfulls and this one, they are used, so I did not buy them brand new. I was doing a thing where I was buying pre-loved Louis Vuitton bags. So these first three that I have shown you are pre-loved. Next, I'll show you my Speedy collection sitting right here. This is also a pre-loved bag. I did an unboxing of this bag a couple of months ago. I got this bag off of eBay from a trusted seller. I did have this bag authenticated. Great condition for this bag. I love this bag. So happy to complete my Speedy trio with this bag. I just did a what's in my bag with this one here, the Damier Ebene, and both of these are in the 25 size, the Damier Azur and this one. Great condition. Got this off of eBay as well. The Alma I got off a Facebook group. This one I got off a Facebook group, and my monogram one I bought off of eBay as well. I have this right here. This is the 25 size. I do have it in the bandolier style. The strap is in the bag, but I never use the strap, you guys. I prefer top handle. So here she is. I got this one off of Fashion File. Great condition. I used to have the Speedy 30 in this size that I bought off of a website. I have a video posted on that, and I did sell that back on that website. So the 30 was too large for me, and I had a mahogany one in the epi leather. It was in the 25 size, but the size was actually more like a 30, and I did end up selling that bag to my good sorority sister. Next, I have this Speedy. This one I always keep in a dust bag, and I always keep this tissue on here. This is the Speedy 20. I'll take off the tissue to show you guys the bag. I've only carried this bag like twice, you guys. I do keep tissue in these grommets because I noticed that when I first got the bag and I stored the bag when it's laying on the side, I noticed that this was creating stains on here, and so I started to put tissue on it so that the metal isn't touching here and not creating stains. Or even on here, when this is laying down, then you can see how this handle part is going to be touching these grommets here. And so I started putting tissue on it to keep any of the patina from touching on the metal, because the metal does, you know, it tends to oxide or turn. It does turn green in the future, and so I didn't want any of that oxidation or patina turning to create little circles and like damage on the bag. So that's why you see that there. Alright, so this is the Speedy 20. And then here, this one is the one I bought for my daughter. I have never used this bag. This is the Nano Speedy. When she gets old enough, she will be gifted this. So I have this waiting for her. Strapped in the bag, the Nano Speedy. Now, these two, again, I do keep in the dust bag. So I'm going to put this back in the dust bag here. Alright, you guys, so let's get into the topic of, are these bags still worth it? Should you consider buying a classic as your first bag? Should you consider buying a classic at all? Are these bags going to still stand the test of time? In my opinion, yes. I love the classic Louis Vuitton bags. One, because I think that you will always get your money out of these bags. I do agree with the YouTuber in that there is an influx of Speedies on the market. But there's going to be a time where these bags are always still going to be popular. And it is going to be based on when you buy these bags. For example, if you buy a brand new bag in the store today, you're going to spend about $1,700 on your Louis Vuitton Speedy bag. So trying to resell that bag currently in such a short time, in like a year's time, maybe even 2 years time, you won't see your return on that bag. Because I bought this bag, for example, I bought this bag and I shared in my what's in my bag for like $5.99 or $6.99. I could potentially resell this bag and get my money back out of this bag, especially as the price of these bags continue to go up. For me, that is why I tend to buy pre-loved bags, because I do like the fact that there's already a little bit of wear and tear, so I'm not worried about using a brand new bag, and then I'm not paying the cost of a brand new bag. Now, this Speedy 20 I had to get brand new because they had just come out when I got this bag, but considering the shape of the bag and the price of this bag, I bought this bag at $18.30 when it came out, and now the price is like $20.30, so it's already gone up $200. Do I think if I sell this bag right now, could I get my return on this bag? Probably so, because I could still sell this bag at today's current price without the taxes attached, unless you live in like Portland or a state with no taxes. I could pretty much sell this almost for what I paid and get my money out of it. This is a highly sought after bag. The shape of this bag and the size of this bag is going to make this bag so much more useful and practical for a lot of people. For the smaller nano size, people complained it was too small, and I know now they have a new one where you can actually take the strap off. It is detachable. I was not about to sell my bag or get rid of my bag to get that bag, because it was like $200 more, and it just wasn't, I don't know, for that money, it didn't make sense for me to get rid of one I already had and spend more. And that's kind of what I'm dealing with the Pochette Métis, where I have the bag currently. I do want to get the Pochette Métis East-West, But to spend $1,000 more than what I paid for my bag, I can't justify it, you guys. I love that bag so much, and I would rather have that one than the one that I have, but I'm not going to spend $1,000 more. So I'm going to love the bag that I have. But let's get back to this bag. Looking at this bag here, this is a really practical, great size for this bag, and I'm so glad that Louis Vuitton did come out with this size, especially compared to the 20. One of the things that I've come to realize, the 20 really is too large of a size for me to wear as a crossbody, so I don't wear these as crossbody bags. I prefer a top handle, but you can see how these bags differ in size. This one is more ideal as a crossbody. Okay, this one, I've seen people wear a crossbody, and to me, it just looks like luggage. It looks like you got a big, carry-all bag where you can put your, toiletries and different things like that. I mean, it's a doctor bag. It's meant to mimic a doctor bag, a bowling ball bag. Like, that's what it looks like to me, like luggage. So I don't carry this, as a crossbody. And even though I have these models here, I can still add a strap if I should need to, but for me, top handle is the way to go. So again, are these worth it buying for your first bag? I think they are. I did buy the Speedy 30 as my first bag. It was too large, as I shared before. I don't think going for a 30 size is practical unless you have a very similar bag that you have carried and you know that that's going to work for you. So I'll get this bag. I've shared this bag in so many videos. This is the bag that started the whole Speedy thing for me when it comes to liking these bags. This is the Coach Mini Bennett satchel bag, and as you see, it's in that same classic bowling ball shape. Like that. When I got this bag, I bought this one from Coach to test if I would like buying a Louis Vuitton, because I did not want to spend all that money on a bag and then I don't like it. So I got this bag and I love this bag, but as you can see, the shape of this bag is not that large. So when I got this, I knew a 25 would be better for me, and I'll get this one out to show you. You can see how those are pretty comparable. So I felt like a 25 was going to be great for me to use. But even in having this bag, guys, and getting a 25, I'm okay with these as 25 because I only use them as top handles. I'm okay with this one as a 25. This one is the one I'm not okay with. So that's what prompted me to buy the 20 size there. I feel like it needs to be smaller, and so when they came out with this one, I was so ecstatic. And you can see that that one is considerably smaller than my Mini Bennett satchel. And so for me, now my Mini Bennett satchel is a little bit bigger than what I would like. And so I do have my Coach little Rowan here bag. So I've gone considerably smaller, and you can see in these trends, I like this style of bag where I bought the Coach version as well. And I have another micro one that's like my little Nano Speedy as well. Alright, you guys, that is it for this video. If you have any questions about any of these items in this video, definitely leave it down below. Let me know what you guys think about the Louis Vuitton classic bags. Are they still attractive to you? Are they played out? Is it going to get to where it's just too many in the market like right now? They're so oversaturated. There's so many replicas of these bags. You're tired of seeing them. It feels like everyone has these bags, and so you don't want the bag. I will share, in my case, I don't see these bags a lot in my close friend circle, or like when I go to different places. I don't tend to see a lot of Louis Vuitton bags. I think they're mostly saturated on social media, if you ask me, particularly YouTube. And when I go to Atlanta, I do tend to see these bags a lot more while I'm walking in the mall. But just overall, in general, I'm a mom. I have a 4-year-old. I don't see a lot of moms walking around with Louis Vuitton bags. They are using more practical, more affordable bags in their day-to-day lives, not Louis Vuitton bags, just being honest. Alright, you guys. Again, thank you for watching. Chime in on this video and let me know your thoughts. Do you have any of these classic bags? Comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. And I will see you all in the next video. Alrighty, bye.